Okay, one of the tools we have to help us fault find a PC is a postcard. This stands for a Power On Self-Test card. Here's the card. It decodes the address provided by the Power On Self-Test, and as it works through the test, the Power On Self-Test will output a data packet to this particular address and display it here on our postcard as a 2-digit hex display. This postcard uses a PCI connection, so I'll plug it into a PCI slot in the test computer. And when I switch on the computer, let's watch the display, and we'll see that cycling through various tests of the post. Switching on now, and notice the display changing, the single beep indicating a pass of the post, and the computer is now looking for an operating system to start up. Now let's simulate a fault on this computer and see what change we see. We'll switch it off again, disconnect a memory module, and watch the display this time when we switch on. It's beeping at us, but it's also stuck on a particular display error. And now we can look up that error in the manual that came with the card or online. I'll just switch it off just now. Remember that error code. And to look it up here, we need to find out the particular BIOS manufacturer. We find that from the BIOS chip itself. This one just has a label with a number on it. We need to look up the motherboard manufacturer to find out who made that BIOS. But quite often the BIOS chip will have a label with a copyright of the company that made it. This one here says Phoenix BIOS. So we'd look up the Phoenix error code table and find the error code that came on the display, and that tells us a bit about the cause of the fault and hopefully helps us in repairing the computer.